Start streaming. Oh! Hello, YouTube! This is your warning now that I might be too loud! Okay, now that we got that out of the way.
I don't think it's actually out of the way.
Yeah, I think it's more in the way than anything.
So are you playing the Hazardous Course DLC today?
I'm playing something.
No.
I'll tell you that much. For free. That's free right now, alright? We've got $6 on the barbecue right now, and that's free. Half-Life 2
like
not
all
responding.
Of Valve's ideas. God damn, you're getting wrecked by an age-old game on your computer. I would feel like shit.
I'm just trying to move the window. There we go. It just really doesn't want to move the window. Okay. Load game. Last time on Half-Life, we went under the radar. Now we're going over the radar.
So chances are I'll finish my playthrough before you're done with yours, so I'll start watching yours at that point.
Sounds like a plan. I got my genome.
I just have like all of Half-Life 2.
I'm like in the workshop and all I hear is zombies screaming. And I'm not sure if that's like a glitch or not.
Yeah, you're literally at like the ass end of episode 2, so I'm pretty sure I can make it through like 2/3 of Half-Life 2.
Well, it's okay. I can take some time painting the walls with these sweet dank paint cans they gave me.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna be taking time later.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be fun. Wait till chapter 6, I think.
He said the trapdoor was up there.
Yeah.
Good luck taking out that auto.
Really, the SMG is the biggest disappointment with Half-Life 2.
You're not wrong.
And it's so obvious once you get the pulse rifle which one is better.
Yeah. So why are these guys keeping hazardous waste and zombies?
You don't? That's part of the resistance mantra. If we don't have hazardous waste and zabambos around, how can we call ourselves the resistance? Alright, there are about 5 lambda caches in Highway 17. Oh, you know what I'm also just mad about restarting like Half-Life 2 with as well?
And I keep one crossbow ammo to off myself.
You know what I'm most disappointed though about me going back to Half-Life 2?
What's that?
I perfectly had 17 hours in the game.
Oh, rip.
Like, episode 1 and episode 2, it just feels like they were like, hey, do you have fun with the parts where you just sat around watching people talk? Well, guess what?
I mean, they could have done a fucking Telltale game.
Honestly, I wouldn't be disappointed.
Half-Life 3 episode, or Half-Life 2 episode 3 could have been a Telltale game and it wouldn't have made any fucking difference. As long as Valve did something.
Not much. As long as we got a follow-up at all, we would have been somewhat happy.
Yeah, I know. Wait, did I go the correct way? I hate that. When I accidentally go the correct way.
It is the worst feeling ever.
Where'd I put the... There's the gnome.
Yeah, you're basically at the part where losing it is stupidly hard. I wouldn't stop saving though.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like, I think I had 4 hours in Half-Life 2 episode 2, and then after the gnome run I had 11 hours. So it does like effectively double your time basically.
I like the cars that just sink into the toxic water. Like, that's cool.
Because they're not real cars.
Oh.
They're not Gordon's pimp mobile.
How can the cars be real if our eyes aren't?
I get it. It's a meme. Hopefully you get someone joining the stream again who asks what's an achievement.
Yeah, that'd be good. Got my gnome. Got my achievement. Okay, gnome.
You know, for me the best button in any game that gives you a shit ton of weapons is always the go to last weapon button.
Yeah.
It's always fresh.
It's always nice as shit.
It's funky fresh, I tell you what. Also, do you like that you haven't gotten bug bait at all?
Yeah. I'm a little very fucking salty about that.
Like, the coolest fucking thing about Half-Life 2, just not even in any of that.
I imagine because it took so much scripting, because, like, that's not, like, written in. Like, in Gary's mod...
That's not scripting if it's not written in.
What?
That's not scripting if it's not written in.
No, I mean, it's not, like, the code...
It's AI shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The code for the bug bait isn't actually, like, there. Okay.
Yeah. It is hard to do, because you have to have, like, the bugs interact with all the enemies and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, also, like, last time you were playing, I actually completely forgot what you meant by, like, when you were in the caves. Because my memory was that you fought the bug monster in the caves. You do not.
Yeah.
You fight it out of the caves, and it's just like, oh, okay. Because, like, to me, I was wondering why they... I remember when I played episode 2, I was like, why are they even treating, like, the antlion thing like it's a big deal when I've killed one of them in Half-Life 2, right?
Yeah, I wasn't really sure about it myself. And then that was, like, so much of this game, too. It was just me fucking dicking around, waiting for Alex to be okay.
I'm going to work, see ya.
Peace.
Later.
And just, like, Alex isn't even fucking important.
I mean, according to G-Man, she is.
Only because you merged your life with her, she's important.
No, didn't you listen to G-Man?
Yeah. I
He
mean,
was like, I knew she was important in Black Mesa. That's why I saved Back.
no. You misunderstood. He said I didn't think she'd be important, which is why I chose her. Looks like I made a mistake, and now we have to save her.
You didn't listen to that cutscene at all, did you?
That's exactly what he said. I promise you that's what he said, dog. What are you saying?
Crowbarring people in the face till they let me in their base.
Classic.
Rise and shine, Mr. Free Mongo.
I'm trying to figure out why these fucking combine or blue laser shit fucking set fire to everything, and I just have no... I don't understand.
Oh, do you also already want to know the secret to the Strider achievement?
I haven't seen any Striders yet, so please no.
It's not really that much of a secret. I mean, the game literally
what's
tells
the
you
achievement?
that Striders are coming up.
What's
Kill
the...
all the Striders without any building exploding.
Without any building exploding?
Yep.
Huh.
It's way easier than it sounds, especially when you actually look up how to do it. You'll
Okay.
literally know when you're about to fight Striders in the game. The game's like, you better get your ass ready right now.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. The one thing I definitely hate about speedrunning Half-Life 1, or what speedrunners do with it, is they skip over that water boss.
Which one?
The one that's like in the water.
Oh, the asparagus
It's
thing?
where you get the crossbow.
The giant asparagus monster?
Sure.
Oh no! Sorry. Okay. The giant fish.
Yeah, it's where you go in the like cage and you get the crossbow and you have a lot of time.
Gotcha.
I got the sick ass car now. It's got a turbo boost. Does your car have a sick ass turbo boost?
Dude, I really don't get what's going on with these insta-kill blue lasers. Or what the reason behind them were.
Where are you at?
Like right after... right after I turn in the Jeep.
I don't know. I'd have to be looking at.
There's like snipers that
I don't know what you
insta-kill.
mean, cause. Oh. Did you not play episode 1?
No. The
Half-Life
snipers didn't insta-kill in Half-Life 2 Classic.
They don't insta-kill you.
Yes, they do.
Are you bad?
No, this one insta-kills me. It's not Alex at a sniper turret, if that's what you're thinking.
I don't know. I don't remember instantly dying to anything. Are you stupidly low on health and not
Alright.
looking at your health?
Well, the name just blew up somewhere, and I don't know where that was, so I'm just gonna load. Oh, there it is.
Maybe
found it after I
alternatively,
died.
it's literally a spot you're not supposed to be going.
No, it is. But I have to, like, crouch around, and it's bullshit.
I don't remember instantly insta-kills. I just played it like last night. Am I literally remembering this wrong? Oh, those aren't snipers. You're an idiot. God damn it.
Are they rocket launchers, or what?
No. It's a crazy auto gun. You'll see when you get there.
Wow, I just
And
missed,
they don't
like,
actually
6
insta-kill you,
shots.
they just basically do.
Yeah, they're bullshit.
I mean, if you listen to the cutscene beforehand,
No, I did not. What did it say?
yeah. Basically, it's an like meme of an auto turret that you have to take out.
They told me to take out a turret. They didn't tell me it insta-kill me.
Alright, I always like taking bullets purposefully.
I mean, there's a little forgiveness, usually.
Yeah, usually. It's really not that hard of a part, though. I don't know why you're having issues.
Because I have the gnome.
Yeah. It would actually help you to know you don't need to be carrying the gnome through the turret section.
Yeah, that would help.
Wouldn't it?
Also, the turret, like, arbitrarily sets shit on fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not really sure about that.
That's fine. Really, my biggest problem with the ammo limitation in Half-Life 2
Oh my
comes from the fact that I want to put more bullets in my 357 Magnum, and they don't want me to.
Yeah.
They really don't want me to.
No, they do not. And it had like 36 ammo in Half-Life 2. Or
Oh, I know.
1, rather.
I know how much it was in Half-Life 1. It was like one of my favorite guns next to the crossbow and the shotgun. Because it was one of the best guns.
Yeah.
Because that Half-Life 1 crossbow is like one of the best things ever. Well,
I
that's
like
the
how
most
Alex
obvious
still
way
isn't
to
doing
cache.
anything, and I still have those fucking gates that Alex can exclusively open.
Yeah. I think I remember telling you, Half-Life Episode 2 really makes you hate Alex.
Yeah.
Because the game really forces her on you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably haven't tried it yet, but if you try to leave Alex behind, it gives you a game over.
Sounds about right.
Which makes sense, but I really would rather just leave Alex behind.
Yeah, same.
Like, I know they don't want to just have Alex appear when you get to an objective or whatever, but I would be so fine with that
Yeah.
happening.
I don't like normally have a problem with like sections like this because Valve normally like gives like a little leeway, like it shows like a sniper shooting something before it shoots you. But here it's just like you go straight in and get shot in the face.
I mean, the cutscene does warn you about the auto turret happening.
Yeah.
You aren't not warned about it.
Alright, was I supposed to throw a grenade in it, or was that just...
No, you were. They give you a box of grenades
Yeah.
around the corner.
I figured... Oh, I didn't even see the one inside. I was using the one on the truck bed.
Yeah. I mean, they're so close to each other, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, so now this place is gonna be overwhelmed with zombies because the zombies were here.
Not quite really.
Hey, Gordon, the car's ready.
Oh, Alex now wants to do something after the Giga Thrust Death Turret isn't here anymore. I hate you, Alex.
Call it the Giga Death Turret.
Yeah. I guess the car's gonna go over the acid for no reason.
You didn't know you can just drive an acid can?
Come on, Gordon.
Why would you not guess that's a game?
It's gonna be so ass with the gnome.
Oh, yeah. I mean, generally speaking, I think, yeah, you could check my screenshot library right now to see where I put the gnome throughout most of it. If you're driving at a pretty reasonable speed, he doesn't just fly off, really. The biggest problem with driving with the gnome is any turns you take.
Yeah. That is a problem, isn't it?
But yeah, I forgot that in Half-Life Episode 2 you get an actual car, not like the cool-ass dune buggy.
Yeah.
Not only did they help me fix the car, they
Because
threw
I
it
remember,
away.
I was thinking of the Doom buggy when I was thinking, there's clearly a
It's like
place
an
for the
onboard
gnome,
radar for
right?
you guys. Picks up little beacon jobbers like this one
The
here.
answer is no.
We've hidden a bunch of these things out there in the field to signal emergency stashes. So keep an eye out. When you see your dashboard light up, you're gonna want to stop it.
Is there an achievement to get all of the stashes in the car?
Thanks again,
Yep.
you guys.
God
Sure.
damn it. I don't want to do this with the gnome. I'll do that later.
Yeah, just make a save.
Yeah.
Honestly though, the car section isn't really that hard. But I would choose not to do it with the gnome.
I'll stay with the car.
Like, most of the achievements I got my first time around in episode 2 are not hard to do, and most of those were not the gnome achievement. I missed one of the, when trying to destroy the helicopter, which was a big one. And the Strider one. I don't think anything else really. I don't think I accomplished that.
The radar's going off, Gordon.
I could be wrong.
The radar's going off, Gordon. There's
Stop
gotta
the car,
be a...
Jordan.
Stop the car, Gordon.
Yeah, you can just not stop the car, if you haven't noticed.
I did, but I stopped since the gnome's in a safe place. And I was
It's
already...
actually really dumb that they want you to get out of the car all the time, because, like, every single place to stop at is just littered with zombies, naturally.
Yeah.
So it's actually really stupid that they even suggest it, honestly. Like, we can stop and get some supplies, we just have to deal with all the fucking zombies in the world.
Okay, it won't let me use the gravity gun on the car next to the car. But I have...
yeah.
Watch yourself. You don't
No, I ran into that weird thing where, like, one of the cars isn't gravity gunnable for no reason.
Yeah. You have to blow it up instead.
Mm-hmm.
They literally give you more magnum ammo than you can hold at every time they give you magnum ammo.
Yep. They do. Oh, I think this is where you meet Cubbage. Oh, baby. I'm ready. Oh, it's Anthony Cubbage. Cubbage, like the average Half-Life fan, is just really
picking up
happy the
something on the
rocket
radar.
launcher is here. He's real excited, Aaron. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
When Eddie Murphy plays Odessa Cubbage, it'll be the best thing ever.
Look inside for the cache.
Oh, there's a rocket launcher in one of these caches. You didn't tell me that.
You get it eventually anyway, honestly. See, the trick to rocketeering these gunships is to lead the rocket around their asshole.
I love them giving me the prompt on how to use grenades, even though I literally had to use one for story purposes earlier.
Yeah. I don't know if that prompt ever goes away, actually, which is kind of stupid. Because, I mean, my problem is I've played, like, every Source game, so I really don't need the prompt for how to toss grenades.
Yeah. I got an achievement for jumping up with this grenade. And they literally give more rockets than I know what to do with in here. Guess I'm going out and blasting Alex in the face with a rocket. That'll teach
Magnum
you,
ammo
you
is my
dumb
biggest
bitch.
complaint, because if it were Half-Life 1, it'd be like, yes, this is actually a good amount of Magnum
Rocket
ammo.
launcher.
But
That'll
since it's
come in
Half-Life 2, it's like, who the hell uses this much Magnum ammo?
Yeah.
Like, why would you even be expecting them to give you this much Magnum ammo in Half-Life 2? Because it's so much, you should, like, literally empty your Magnum and go back to it all the time.
Dude, there's no fucking reason the car is even necessary. Half of these segments I could have walked through faster.
It's not necessary. Spoiler alert.
I know. Like, at least you drive any distance with the fucking car in Half-Life 2.
I would say in like the third and fourth part it was necessary. In part 5 it is not. Its only purpose in chapter 5 is to get you past the poison water, which shouldn't really work. Because you're still like knee deep in water, but it's fine because you're in a vehicle-free man.
Oh wow, they decided to use flares for the first time since Half-Life 2. Or Half-Life 1 Episode 1, rather.
Half-Life 1 Episode 1.
Half-Life 2 Episode 1. God damn it. It's hard keeping my shit straight.
Flares were probably the coolest thing about Episode 1, though, don't lie.
Yeah, but it's just like the first time they actually decided to use them.
Episode 1 had a lot of cool ideas. And it was a nice, like, little small thing.
Yeah.
Episode 2 is just, it's alright.
I've decided I'm really glad I didn't play Episode 2 earlier. This is pretty shitty.
I liked it. It just has more problems than the usual Half-Life game.
Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing really here for me. Oh, I need to check the achievements, see how many grubs I missed, by the way. Yeah, I missed 4 grubs.
Yeah, they were did you shoot all the ones on the ceiling? That was probably what it was.
Probably.
There's also one right as you're leaving the caves with Alex.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
Okay.
It was behind the wall with the antlion guard.
Yeah. I mean, I know about it, but I could see where you would miss that. It's not easy to see.
Nah. I'm fucking thorough as shit, bitch.
It's fair. I'm just saying, people would miss that one.
Where did the gnome go? Oh my god. Oh, there it is.
Also, the section I'm at with the buggy is what I thought I remembered the section being in Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Like, you actually gotta use the magnet crane to get your buggy up,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, you use it to traverse like this like weird town area. I legit thought that was like an Episode 2 thing.
Alright. Where the fuck am I actually going here?
Good question.
I spend like half the time aligning the gnome and then I don't actually realize where I'm supposed to go.
You're generally just going straight forward in that part.
Did I take an offshoot route to get a fucking cache that I didn't need? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Good. Good. Glad I did that. Glad I wasted my time with that shit. This game would be a lot better without any of the vehicle segments.
You're just saying like you're carrying the gnome.
I don't think the vehicle is at all necessary.
The vehicle's cool when you're escaping the helicopter.
Yeah, that's a little cool, but I don't know, other than that, it's not really necessary.
They do force it on you a bit too much in that part. I mean, I also just don't like the vehicles much in that. It's not like the water boat or the buggy. It's not as fun to use. That's really
Also,
my
every
big issue
load-in
with that.
line, it fucking clips my gnome.
I don't think I had that issue, but... I don't know, I would probably say I wasn't really disappointed with Episode 2, but it's not the best Half-Life thing ever.
It would have made a better Telltale game.
I don't even like Telltale games.
Neither do I.
There goes the radar.
Oh my god. As though I couldn't see the beep beep and the fucking bright yellow thing on my dash, Alex has to point at it and say, there goes the radar! This game
Ignore Alex, right?
This game is factually Babby mode. Like, I don't get how they expected fucking Half-Life veterans to actually like this game.
Maybe that's why Reddit loves it. Reddit's like, thank God they tell me where these things are. I would not have found them otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the B team put out that episode.
Yeah,
Or maybe they were just like, they felt rushed. Which I don't think is true because it's Valve. Valve never feels rushed.
Yeah. Valve has all the time in the world.
I mean, they used to.
I'll watch the car.
Yeah, Alex, just watch the car, you bitch.
Also, why does she get a burst pistol that you just never get in the game, ever?
And unlimited ammo for it.
Well, I mean, she's AI.
Yeah.
Keeping track of AI's ammo is kind of, like, whatever.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I don't expect it.
Erijo Muerdek. Oh my god.
I don't know. And the episodes do feel distinctly easier than they should. Especially when you
No,
compare 'em to,
episode
like,
1 had a
Half-Life
fine
2.
difficulty.
Did it?
Don't you remember the segment where you're waiting for the elevator in the dark with all the fucking zombies? And like a flare?
I guess that was hard.
I mean, it wasn't like easy.
I don't know. I didn't have too much of an issue with it.
No, it wasn't like an issue, but it was at least cool and challenging.
Oh, it was one of the best parts of that area, but episode 1 really just felt like a zombie expansion, which is great for me.
Mm-hmm. Alright, where's the fourth fucking cache?
Zombine. I don't know, man.
Oh. It's hidden down here.
I got the cache
Lay
the first
Eben,
time around.
Lay Eben fucking rock meme.
Mm.
We're just gonna make millions of rocks, and this one is like a movable rock that looks exactly the same. Because we didn't light our assets well enough.
Yeah, I can easily tell you the worst part about doing the Lambda caches is when they actually expect you to get out of the vehicle for like a side thing on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least some of them are easily visible. Some of them really aren't. Because, I mean, Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 1 on hard mode, I feel like I would actually, like, die in those games more
Just
so.
driving through a pleasant London town with no fucking zombies for no reason.
Oh, I know where you're at. By the way, that's kind of like a decent spot where you can just get the gnome and toss it down like a bunch of places and just look at where it goes.
Let's take him out.
I don't know if you see easy that are not like you can just toss.
Sorry,
to
the
side.
trap triggered. I can't hear you over the alarm.
Okay. Have fun keeping the gnome safe.
Yeah, he phased through the barrier, or like when I tried reversing.
So you don't need to carry them out with you in the entire section, just so you know. Just
Yeah,
put it in a safe spot.
I put it in the first house we entered and called it a day. I was operating under that assumption
I
already.
generally didn't see the AI fuck with them too much, but they could.
Is this one of these lay ebb and forced loss memes?
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Survive
gunfire.
it, it's just a cool defense. Better parts of the episode.
Yeah, no. I just... There's a lot of gunfire. I wasn't sure if that was actually the meme or not.
I think there's only 2 like worst lost parts in all of Half-Life ever. Like when you get knocked unconscious in Half-Life 2, and when you get knocked unconscious in Half-Life 1.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's the only moments.
Yep.
And I hated it in Half-Life 1. That was probably my least favorite part.
Yeah. The funny thing about that though is there's still a med kit there and you can still hold E on it.
Yeah, I just remember hating it in Half-Life 1 because at that point I was pretty well stockpiled and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm doing amazing right now.
I still thought it was
then they take it all away.
Oh. They give me a crossbow after I've... Alright.
You're supposed to be moving around during the defense mission when you sit around, obviously.
No, I'm still moving around. I just thought they'd give it sooner. If they were gonna give it
Also,
at
I
all.
forget what difficulty I was on, but the crossbow really didn't do much to the Walker Strider mech.
Yeah, no, I'm trying it. It's not doing shit.
Yeah, I
Hunters.
forget if I was on hard or normal.
I'm on normal and it's not doing shit. And the Magnum doesn't either.
The Magnum, it takes like a full Magnum to take them out, or full
What?
revolver, I guess. It takes like a full 6 shots to take them out with a revolver.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Some
grenade
bullets.
this bitch.
They're just kind of bullet spongy.
They're talking about us. They're still after the data packet.
You've seen Half-Life Full Life Consequences, right?
Yeah. And then John Freeman.
I was trying to get Tanner to watch it earlier, but I found him. Like, yeah, it's just a hilarious fanfic. Just like, nah, I'm not wanting that shit. You know, all my time playing Half-Life 2, I still don't know what the weird electro balls are.
What?
These hunters are tough.
What the weird electro balls are that follow your car around.
I don't know what you mean either.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so the hunters take exactly 1 rocket and 3 pistol ammo.
Place is a death trap. Let's get
1
out of
rocket and 3 pistols?
Yeah.
That's a bit ridiculous.
I'm crowbarring a hunter right now, ask me anything. They actually don't know what to do about circle strafing. I killed it with the crowbar and Alex is like, nice shooting, Gordon!
here. It's too much.
Because literally the developers were like, who would try and crowbar this?
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame them for making that assumption, but oh, is there a way to lower the shield or something that I'm not getting?
There is a way, you follow the wire.
Could I have been doing plot this whole time instead of fucking holding off? Oh no, they opened a door outside as conveniently when everything leaves.
Not knowing about plot doors.
Yeah. How could I forget?
I mean, how did you actually forget about plot doors?
Bless you.
Yeah, episode 2 is also just more reliant on the plot door shit. Like, it's less you doing things actively, which is not what Half-Life is about. Generally, like, especially Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 1, Gordon Freeman's mostly doing shit by himself. He's not sitting around going, man, I wish Alex would open a door.
Yeah.
I actually know where I'm at mostly. Because, yeah, I'm going to the lighthouse, which is one of the cooler defense areas. And then I'm doing the desert sand area.
Take that turret down, Gordon.
Okay, so what's that achievement I just got? Oh. Oh, I have to kill a hunter with its own flechettes.
Oh, that's not actually terribly difficult. So this game just gave me a footlocker full of rocket ammo. You know what that means?
There's the power source for the shields. I haven't skimped on security either. Let me see if I can disable the shields.
Like,
and
I
get you
definitely
closer to
abuse
the
the fuck
reactor.
out of every footlocker I find, but
Okay,
I don't know why
it
you
looks like
wouldn't.
I can open them from here, but I won't be able to come in with you. Here goes.
Like, I don't know anyone who's like, no, I just want to use my more limited ammo for this fight.
I can't come in the reactor with you because plot reasons. Don't worry, Jordan, you just go in.
Sorry, Gordon.
Oh, sorry, Gordon, I just fried it on accident.
Why don't I stand watch outside while you disable the
God
power
damn it.
We've had enough surprises for one day.
Listen, the plot reasons were real.
I don't remember poison head crabs taking that many hits.
They don't. Did you crowbar it like you're supposed to?
No, I used a pistol.
Well, you know what they say. If you bitch out, you're a bitch.
Oh, there was a ladder there. There were 3 boxes, so I climbed on top of them. I mean, am I wrong?
I guess according to Half-Life you are. use my rocket launcher to kill a head crab?
Ask you anything?
I mean, you don't need to ask me anything. You know what it's like.
I do know. I'm kind of confused about what I'm supposed to be doing here.
You and memes both. No, I remember. This is the fated bridge crossing.
Oh, there's a fucking vent TM, but we hit it. We put it behind a box TM. And they won't let me grab the fucking reactor
So you're gonna
core.
be mad whenever they hide things from you, and you're gonna be mad whenever they don't hide things from you.
Oh. That's dicked game. I opened the door to the reactor because I'm like, I'm not stupid. I'll blast the ball when I'm not standing next to it. Because they won't let me take it out anymore.
I didn't even see that I actually picked up the crossbow in this game, but I have it. And you see, I don't hate the Half-Life 3 crossbow, but it's just not the same.
I guess that works.
Do you actually not remember the crossing the bridge part in Half-Life 2?
Let's hope there's no
Which
more combine
bridge?
between here and White Forest.
The bridge. The huge one.
In a vehicle or no?
Both.
No, I don't remember.
You have to cross it by going under it to get your vehicle across it.
Cross it by going under... Oh, Vinny's playing trash.
Okay.
Cross it by going under...
Like you go in to steal things underneath the bridge.
Oh, yeah, that part sucks.
Sucks? Fuck you.
It's rough. Anyway.
Best thing ever. I love it.
Alright, so I just went off a ramp without Alex. Is she coming anytime soon?
Hopefully. The one time I kind of left Alex behind, it didn't matter and she appeared. The other time she said, you can't leave Alex behind, don't do that. So...
Well, I just
also
went off a ramp, so I can't go back and get her.
I also just rocketed a barnacle.
Oh, good, Alex is here suddenly, out of nowhere.
Yeah, like I said, the game's kind of selective about that shit. I don't know, I really like the crossing the bridge section. It's
Man,
one of
they
the
really
things that
should have
feels
just
like,
made a fucking slot for the gnome in the car.
it's one of the few things that feels like a classic Half-Life thing in Half-Life 2.
What is?
Crossing
bridge?
the bridge.
Yeah, no, it does feel very classic Half-Life-y, but it's like at a point in the game where you just don't want to do fucking anything because you're already at low health from all of that extra bullshit.
You don't have to be at low health if you're good.
Fair. But you did just do a bunch of bullshit and it kind of feels like you need to not for a bit. You know?
I guess. You could always sit there enjoying the view.
Also, the car's radar has not gone off for the 5th time. Is it like way down the road or what?
It's down the road. Unless that one doesn't count for the achievement, but I'm
stay with
pretty
the
sure
car.
it does. I'm actually at 1 health right now.
Swaggy.
What's that?
That like
Something on the
has
radar.
never happened to me ever. See, I think if I ever played Half-Life 2 enough to the point where I knew where all the Magnum drops were, I would feel fine using the Magnum. But because I don't, I never want to use it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair. I feel that.
Yeah. It comes from my Resident Evil style of gameplay.
No, I get it.
We're picking up something on the radar.
I kind of want to see why this thing explodes. Alright, a fucking dropship randomly flies over the horizon and then just blows up.
I don't remember that.
I'm so confused about why they did that.
I also didn't remember you can apparently shoot through the antimatter fields or whatever that stopped Gordon from moving any further.
Oh yeah. The emancipation grills.
Yeah, I forgot you can just shoot through those.
No, that's like a big thing. That's why the Combine used them in the first place.
I guess.
I'm gonna rest here.
Alex, all you've been doing is resting. You can't say, I'm gonna rest here, and then fucking... You bitch.
You
is
thought
such
Alex
a
would
bitch.
be useful.
I didn't think she'd be useful, I just didn't think they'd force a useless person on me.
Gordon Freeman needed the handicap.
I guess. Why is there a pumpkin patch here, James? What do you know about the pumpkins?
What pumpkins?
Oh. I see you memeing me. But there's actually like 4 pumpkins here for no reason.
I don't know what pumpkins they're in. Are you talking about your keys?
No. You can watch the stream later. There's 4 pumpkins.
I know there's pumpkins.
I didn't know there was even like a fucking pumpkin asset in Half-Life or in Source Engine.
I knew that. I don't think it was used though before Half-Life 2 Episode 2.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, game, just delete the gnome every time I get to a fucking load line. It's cool. Don't worry.
And I think it is just me, but Half-Life 2 platforming just feels less sticky than Half-Life 1.
Is that a good thing?
I don't think so.
What do you mean sticky?
You feel like
Oh.
you slip on surfaces more.
You mean the controls feel more floaty? Gotcha.
I wouldn't call it floaty. It's literally when you just when you're landing on a surface.
Okay.
It's like the only time it's a problem. It's not really a problem before you're trying to land on a surface.
I think they're precise. I mean, it's the same shit I use in Gary's mod, so like...
Fuck you, Gary's mod doesn't feel good.
Gary's mod feels fresher to death. It feels so fresh.
Yeah, you couldn't be more wrong.
Okay.
Well, that's a good way to lose all my newfound health.
Newfound Health is my next band name.
Back to 25 HP, ask me anything.
How much HP are you at?
20 whole fives.
Well,
That's a lot of
we'll have to
fives.
Make it the rest of the way on foot if we have to. Whoa,
contemplating whether or not I should go through the saves and try to do it better, but I don't think I need
Oh, hey,
to.
it's Strider. Oh, hey, it's Dog. I think I lost the gnome in... Oh, there it is.
Okay, so now that you've met with Dog, your gnome run's just about over, actually. You know, there was someone on the Half-Life 2 design team who was like, you know what I absolutely love? Trains. You know what Half-Life
Alex
does not
said
have
get
enough
clear
of?
and Dog literally jumped on top of me.
Yeah.
It just happened to be the area where I was standing exactly was where Dog jumps.
Dog, Dog, are you all right? Wake up, Dog. Please. You're all right. You had me worried there. Everything working all right? Good.
You all right down there?
We're fine.
Dog okay?
Better now.
We've been waiting for you. Just follow the stream, then head up the other side. White Forest is right there. You can't miss it.
All right. Thanks.
Come on and ride the train.
Come on, ride the train.
Come on, Gordon.
And
Get
ride
the car
it.
and challenge Dog to a race. Good boy.
Okay. I guess I have to race Dog.
Racing Dog is a good song name.
Can I race Dog with the gnome?
Nope.
Can I come
If
back
you
and
want to
get the
get the
gnome?
race dog, yeah, if you want to do the race dog achievement, get in the car, leave the gnome there, and come back to the gnome.
Okay. I'm just actually gonna save, get the achievement, and then load.
I mean, you need to get the car there anyway.
Okay.
So unless you somehow stupidly go to where you're not supposed to go yet, which is very clearly a point of you won't go back
Looks
to the
like I need
gnome.
your help again. Would you mind?
Pro tip, go back to the gnome.
Does that dropship have a fucking chainsaw arm?
Sure.
Way to go, boy.
Okay, Dog.
Race you to the base.
The best thing about the Half-Life shotgun is its range. There are not enough shooters that give shotguns the range they deserve. Half-Life new.
Yeah.
It's the thing with both Half-Life and Half-Life 2. They're just like, yeah, you know what needs lots of range? The shotguns.
Does Dog show up on the car's radar?
Made it.
Maybe. I don't know. Again, last time I played that I was just bunny hopping with the gnome.
Yo, I didn't get the achievement for beating Dog. Oh, there it
Did
is.
you not?
It like takes a second.
So run back and get the gnome now.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I b-hopped all the way there only to find out you need to drive the car there because otherwise.
Oh wait,
it's like,
hold on.
you
They're
don't
saying
have Alex
they're
in
saying
here.
plot stuff. I should at least listen.
We made it. Safe at last.
Okay. Now they're done saying plot stuff after I get back. Beat Dog first try. Ask me anything.
I don't know if I actually missed a lambda cache.
You probably did. Probably bad.
This thing said near the lighthouse, and apparently the lighthouse is part of the sand traps level. Whatever, I can go back for
I
it.
remember that one. Yeah, it's near the Antline area.
Yeah, but I'm hoping I didn't actually miss one just because this thing fucked with me. Let me look, cause oh, his screenshots don't exist anymore. Sick. Whatever, if I missed it, I missed it. Also, among really weird shit, the game is telling me that I don't have the Ravenholm Gravity Gun achievement when I clearly do.
Huh.
So my in-game achievements list is bugged. Yep, I definitely missed the Lambda thing. Sick. I blame this guide for being a liar. It said near the lighthouse. And this is not the lighthouse yet.
Hello, Dr. Freeman. Gordon Freeman. And about time,
So,
too.
you've camped out dropships before, right? Like with the shotgun?
No.
You
Alex!
haven't.
Dr. Freeman, you made it.
Hey! Boy, are we
You
glad
never
to be
ran
here.
up to
Yeah, we heard you ran into a little trouble
a
out there.
dropship with the shotgun and just shot them as they came out.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the dropship itself. I was confused. Yes, I've done that.
You mind if we keep
Well,
on patrolling out here?
I was shooting them as they came out naturally, and one of the bodies just like disappeared.
I'll catch up to you later. Take care of yourself.
That's pretty
I don't
neat.
think Eli knows you're here yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Silo 1 access unit, right through here.
Shall we? I don't feel anything anymore.
Battery, battery. Right, it's on the bed.
All right, back to work, everyone. It's just another false alarm in the secondary silo.
Let's take a walk.
Same old Dr. Magnuson.
Oh, I also just found out the guide I'm following is incomplete.
So, you ever used an
Stops
AR-2
at Nova
before?
Prospect
AR-2.
at 33 Lambda caches.
No, now an AR-3, sure, plenty of times.
There is no such thing as an AR-3.
Well, see, in the city, the place was lousy with AR-3s.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it was. So, do you know what the alternative fire method does on the AR-2? It kills hunters. How did you city folk kill hunters?
We sure as hell didn't use guns.
Okay, at least I know where the
We would
next
just
one is
wrestle
though in
hunters to the ground with our
Sandtrap.
bare hands.
We sure as hell didn't use guns. We used to wrestle hunters to the ground with our bare hands, just
You're out
using
in
my
the field,
fists.
You're gonna be punching hunters.
In the field? I'm not going out in the field. I'm a radio operator.
That's it. Leave. You don't need to be here, and I'm not gonna continue the lesson until you leave.
I'm staying right here.
I am serious. Leave. Not going to continue until you
Alright,
leave.
this guy should be better.
Sorry.
It's a good welding job. Oh, look, it's little Alex.
Little Alex.
There's Eli, and then there's Alex's Asian mom, and then there's Alex.
Now she can be your true waifu.
Gordon, man, you made it.
Dad,
Alex.
I was so afraid I wouldn't see you again.
There, sweetheart. We're together now. That's all that matters. And look at you.
You know, I was gonna say earlier, I'm like, I don't get how his death is going to be even useful if they don't even show him in this fucking game.
Well, of course they do. Remember, you have to prepare for unforeseen consequence.
Yeah, well, that's good because, well, now that the suppression field's down.
You know, I don't even think I realized when I played the game how, like, heavily foreshadowed that is.
Old man for wanting grandkids?
So that's really heavy.
What happened to you?
Dad, it's not what it looks like. I'm fine.
Are you sure? Shouldn't we
That's
have
as
a look
heavy as
at?
setting poor
Really?
Combine on
fine.
fire.
I'm watching
Where's
cutscenes.
Dr. Kleiner?
I like him implying I should have sex with Alex.
Okay. Yes, we should.
I mean, you have an MIT degree, you might as well use it.
This way, Gordon. The way he and Magnuson have been going at it.
I don't know how you do the sex, but
With an MIT degree, obviously. I thought I just explained that.
Super portal's active?
We don't know for certain. We're keeping an eye on it.
And what about the Combine? Will we be able to launch before they attack?
It's gonna be close. All it would take is one Strider to destroy our rocket. But we're ready for him.
I'm sorry we couldn't get here any sooner, Dad.
Don't worry, sweetheart. We're gonna make it. I'm just so glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back.
The Combine tried running away from the grenade I tossed at his feet, and it just followed him.
Now listen here, Magnuson. There's no call for hurtful comments. Good grief. Eli, why didn't you tell me they'd arrived?
Don't worry, Izzy. They just got here.
My dear, what a relief. Not to mention a delight to see you here at last. And Gordon, I see you in the HEV suit have taken excellent care of each other.
They're inseparable.
The data, people, the data! Kleiner, are you going to sync up the satellite, or should I postpone the launch to make time for a family reunion?
Oh, brother.
All right, all right. I was just saying hello to Alex and Gordon.
Oh, fine.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Good grief.
Aaron, are you still here?
Oh, never mind him.
I just
There.
walked the gnome.
Data package.
I pulled the gnome out after I closed the hatch!
You have my word on
That's your own fault for fucking with it.
No, no, it's fine. I put it back in. It clipped right back through.
It's all attached to a transmission computer.
Alright.
I already got the achievable though.
Meaning the message didn't get
Oh,
through.
okay. Never mind then.
I can take the gnome anyway.
The decoding process.
I'm taking the gnome.
though?
I got the achievement. I'm going wherever the fuck I want.
Of course.
Another alarm?
I would literally just throw him out the window. Fuck him at that point.
constant interruption. Hello, hello, is anyone there?
So Corey, do you like the animes?
Okay, yeah, I did the gnome run.
Like I said, it's not hard. I just forgot about the stupid car sections.
Damn crows.
Because I could have sworn there was an easy way to put him in the car.
I'm supposed to concentrate with all of this racket. Freeman, you're not doing anything. Make yourself useful and find out what the hell is going on in there.
Yes. Gordon, if you don't mind, I feel better if we had a look.
Catch up with us when you're
I
done.
don't know, Aaron. Did you think it was too difficult?
No,
Aaron?
I mean it wasn't difficult. More than it was just frustrating at some points.
Yeah.
Like, if they'd intended for the player to do that, I'd wish they'd just made like a little fucking hatch in the car.
Have Uriah let you into the secondary side.
You would have hoped, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And they had it as an achievement, so it was clearly intended at some point that they wanted you to do it.
Attention personnel. This is Dr. Magnuson.
But they were like, fuck 'em with the car parts. They can just figure it out, I guess.
That's my religious fact.
Because generally the only two things I found effective with the car was either getting out of the car and just tossing a gnome with your gravity gun, or putting it in like that window area and it kind of would stay in for a good amount of time, but even then it would still fall out.
So, it's 2017 and they still have Vortigons fucking cleaning up our messes with brooms rather than fucking doing anything useful with their literal infinite power.
Why would they use their power to clean up rooms? That's kind of irresponsible.
Oh no, I need 7 alien alloys to get up a section here.
I'm crossing the sand right now, like very fast. Bee hopping is so much fun.
Some sugar right now.
Oh, by the way, Aaron, now that you turned the gnome in, get ready for the dumbest part, where you just get to sit there and watch people talk.
The secondary silo can be reached through here.
And it's a long section of that.
Half-Life 2 Classic had one of these too. I'm not too mad.
But it's a really long section. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I've got
really
an idea.
ridiculously long.
Let's hide a hole in the wall with the propane tank.
You don't.
What do the numbers 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42 mean?
Nothing anymore. Because Half-Life's a dead series.
Hold on. I'm gonna Google that. 4, 8, 15, 16, 20... Oh shit! Those are the numbers from Lost! God damn it, I found an Easter egg!
Wow.
That's hilarious. I'm screenshotting that.
I mean, it's probably been found already, you know that, right?
Yeah, but I mean...
It's just important to me that you know it's probably been found.
Yeah, but I have to post it so you can know that I found it.
Fair.
There, check that out. It's a fucking Lost
Ain't
meme.
got time. Antlions on the sand.
Corey, look at the Lost meme I found in fucking...
I've never even watched Lost.
Well, you're a nigger! Do you consider that? Oh, that's on the YouTube video forever. Alright.
Right. Panning. Again, hard.
Moderated.
These feathered fiends are the most persistent. What is this?
Aaron, I didn't think you'd get banned. Not like this.
Well, now I have to summarize my expression, summarize why I feel that way, that Corey is a nigger.
That's fair.
You see,
Actually, YouTube
Donald
won't
Glover
care.
does this bit about how white people should eliminate the stigma from the word nigger by calling other white people nigger, because that's the only reason, or that's the only way it won't be useful anymore.
Attention personnel, this is Dr. Magnuson. We are experiencing
So you just hate the white people.
defenses.
Yeah, I hate white
Please
people.
stand
He
by
doesn't.
to pinpoint the
He
location of
doesn't
the
hate
breach.
white people. I hate myself every day.
That's your problem, not ours.
Mushroom.
Gordon really wants to reload his shotgun, but I'm not gonna let him. Nope. Alright, so I take it I already got this land of cash. I pretty much touched every box around here.
Yeah, this expansion is so dope. Let me tell you what.
So Aaron, I contacted the YouTube police. They'll be on their way.
Dang.
Doesn't the Vortigaunt cave count as a lambda cache, or am I just spelunking myself?
Yeah, it does. The one in Water Hazard?
Water hazard. It's in
Yeah.
Water Hazard? I was pretty sure it was in this chapter.
No, there's a Vortigaunt cave in Water Hazard.
No, I got all the ones in Water Hazard.
I'm trying to get these hunters to kill themselves.
Alright, whatever, I'll follow the guide for now. Am I supposed to use the
I'm
gravity
trying to
gun
get
for
these
that
people to
achievement,
kill
right?
themselves, Bailey.
Alright.
What?
You're supposed to use the gravity gun, right?
Oh, I can pick them up?
Yes.
Oh. I don't know that.
You have a gravity gun for the sole purpose of that reason. Oh shit. Oh shit. I just made all the bugs mad. Very careful maneuvering through this.
What? I can't pick them up.
Can't?
No. The blue things that they shoot out?
Oh, they put up while they were shooting it, or after it was already on the ground?
After they were on the ground.
You might have to do it while they're shooting it.
Hmm.
I might be wrong. I'll admit there's a possibility I'm completely wrong. But I thought that was a thing.
I thought you were mad.
Okay, that's the weak one, so I need to make sure it kills itself.
Maybe the big meme about the antlion was that it's like, you know, in its cave, so you're supposed to be scared of it.
Maybe.
So stupid.
You're not wrong.
Man, I have not been using this SMG. I'm at full ammo, full grenades. I got the bug bomb.
Use your fucking secret mine, you asshole?
Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit. This is fine. This is fine.
Are you at the part where you're fighting the Striders now?
Yeah, no, a lot of hunters.
Oh, okay, I know where you're at. Yeah, a bug. Aaron, you don't remember what I'm supposed to do for the bug bait tutorial, do you?
Not really, no.
Never mind, the Vortigon's talking now.
Classic.
I should turn my sound up. Something important.
Alright, what is this achievement? I'm sure it's hit itself
Just wait.
like 10 times. No, I'm trying to get the hunter to kill itself.
Shh.
Oh.
Fucker, I was trying to hear what he's saying. Damn it. Turn the sound all the way up. Okay, I have no fucking clue what he's saying. Alright, what's your problem, Aaron?
I can't kill a hunter with its own flechettes.
Are you trying?
I'm not fucking... I'm not able to pick them up.
Half-Life 2 walkthrough, because fucking hell, no. Ah.
The achievement is called Payback.
Yeah, I don't know. Look it up.
Okay.
You think I'm gonna look up your shit while I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing?
Whoa, what the fuck is that? Holy shit, what on earth? What? Oh. I know what that is.
Oh.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh, god damn it. I'm an idiot.
Yep. Why are you an
What
idiot,
I
though?
What I was supposed to do the whole time is throw the bug bait bomb at like the combine corpse tied to a post,
Oh.
which I didn't do because why would that be important? If I know how to throw the bug bait bomb, I know how to throw the bug bait bomb, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I was beginning to think the game was bugged or something for me.
Ha, bugged. I get it, like antlions.
That was the joke.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Antlions are going on.
My XCOM game is so bugged right now, guys. Someone help.
I get it. Bugged.
Haha.
Corey's in on it now.
I can't pick up flares, apparently.
Should do. Were they already activated? Because they get really funky after they're already activated.
No, the activated flares that the Combine throw. Which are just like white balls, or red balls.
Again, after they get activated, they're really funky.
They're not like the sticks, they're just a red ball they shoot.
Yeah. I don't know if those can be picked up, maybe. I don't know how much it
Help me, why is...
does. Corey, we don't know. We're not playing your XCOM game for you.
Please help.
I don't know how you expect us to help.
I feel like that Combine just waved at me.
And did you wait that?
Nah, I'm a little asshole.
You're a fucking terrible person, I tell you what.
How does that not kill him? Why is this asshole standing right next to him? This is for this.
The stealthiest Gordon Freeman keeps his flashlight on as he charges at the Combine.
Classic.
Classy and stealthy. They'll never see me coming as I blast this weapon in their face.
Please don't explode. Nice, he didn't explode.
Corey, why aren't you playing Mario Rabbids instead of that?
You mean new XCOM?
Yeah. Like actually
I'm not
though.
gay.
Orchestrated by Grant Kirkhope, by the way. Fucking that should be enough to sell you on any game.
I don't think Corey actually cares about soundtracks.
I care about soundtracks, but like I don't know who that is.
I don't know who the best video game soundtrack musician in the history of ever is. I'm Corey.
There's a lot of contention for best video game.
No.
Do you
What
know
about
who did the one for Halo, Corey?
What was the best game soundtrack on the N64?
Dude, I don't.
You might be too young for this.
Yeah, probably.
James knows it.
I don't care that James does it.
You're talking about Banjo, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else you'd be talking about, specifically N64. Like, and I mean that specifically an N64 game with a great soundtrack.
Well, Perfect Dark had a pretty fresh soundtrack too, and James Bond's.
I mean, James Bond because it's James Bond, though.
Assassin's Creed, though. Assassin's Creed always had a pretty good soundtrack.
I've never heard anyone say Assassin's Creed has a good soundtrack.
He's just saying that because of Assassin's Creed 4.
No. What about
Yeah,
1,
you are.
2, and 3? No, I'm not.
1 had a
Soundtracks
terrible
are
soundtrack. Are you
great.
serious?
They're
guess
kind of nothing, honestly.
Did 4. I think you just did 1, 2, and 3.
3's soundtrack was the most nothing out of everything.
I forget which ones he did.
I played all of 1. I don't remember anything about the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 is definitely the most memorable, but like, 1 was pretty
Even
good.
then, it's not
1
that
wasn't
much.
memorable, but it was good. Like, if that makes sense.
I don't know. If I don't remember anything from the soundtrack, it's not that great.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to side with James on this one.
Everyone remembers 2, though. Everybody remembers 2.
Nah, everyone remembers like Mega Man soundtracks, fucking Final Fantasy.
Okay, he did
Oh baby, Final Fantasy
2
8.
Brotherhood and Revelation.
8 has one of the best soundtracks ever. I don't even care. Apparently it was like actually contention when the game came out, like people were mad that the main track was a love theme. I could not care less. It is the best soundtrack I've heard in like any game.
What song?
They were mad that the main theme in Final Fantasy 8's a love theme.
Oh my god, like,
Apparently.
still, it's fucking amazing.
I know!
It shouldn't matter what the fuck song it is. Like, the best theme of 7 is fucking Eris's song, and people don't get butthurt about that.
Well, there's always the case of Final Fantasy people hate 8 but love 7 for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Even though 8's literally just 7.
What, Corey?
Can't wait. It's really important, Corey, right? Because you're being really disruptive with your question?
Yeah.
What is it?
I said it's called autism.
That was real funny, Corey.
Ha 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 ha!
You can shit on a popular game because autism.
No, I'm saying people getting mad over the love theme is autism.
It's up to you to seal the lost doors.
What the fuck is up?
I mean, with that logic, you can just say any complaint about a game is autism.
I mean, is it not though?
No. They're complaints.
Am I still flawless on this mission?
Probably not, you're probably bad.
I'm actually pretty good at this.
I'm actually pretty good at turn-based strategy. It takes a lot of thought.
You know they call the pulse rifle the Overwatch standard issue pulse rifle? They just knew that Overwatch was gonna be the hypest game ever.
They did.
Gonna say controversial opinions for YouTube. I think Overwatch is kind of overrated, TBH.
I'm Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man.
Rude.
Sometimes I wake up and I wonder what it's like to be Spider-Man.
Oh, I just wake up feeling like P. Diddy, TBH.
But why be P. Diddy when you can be Spider-Man?
Because P. Diddy has some hip-hop soundtracks. I don't think Spider-Man has that.
Yeah, did P. Diddy even do Banjo-Kazooie, Corey?
Yep.
Honestly, it's surprising they got someone so good to do the soundtrack for that game, too. Like, they really didn't need to, but they were
Grant
like,
Kirkhope had no idea it was gonna be successful. He had no idea. He was just doing it because.
I mean, he'd be lying if he said he knew that game was gonna be successful.
Yeah, he didn't think it was gonna be fucking anything the day of the release.
This is Dr. Magnuson.
I mean, nobody did, but it's just great.
The secondary silo has been sealed.
I mean, I'm sure Grant just looked at it like, yeah, it's a paycheck for me, but if it does well, it does well, you know? And it did well, because... ugh.
He's
about
called in for
Nintendo.
like 2 games done quick in a row, and like, you should listen to some of those. He just talks about
I'll try and look it up.
Yeah.
He's always fun.
He talks about the moments like as they're happening, and because he doesn't remember like a lot of it, and he's just like, oh yeah, when I see it, it reminds me of some of the cool facts about the game.
Him and Roddy are probably
like,
my like favorite game composers.
The Freeman must follow.
Ugh.
And like on the N64, do you remember Mad Monster Mansion?
A little bit, not greatly.
Do you remember the organ?
No. I wish I did.
Alright, well there's an organ where
Wait, there's an organ? Shit.
where there's like a composer and you fucking go along hitting the keys. You ground pound them, and you always hit the key that is exactly on the pitch of the song in the background.
Interesting.
And so it always plays. The Grant Kirkhope specifically spent hours syncing up the code so the composer would hit a key when it matched up with the music in the background. And then in the Xbox remaster, they just replaced.
They, up, right?
They replaced every note on the piano with.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did you get one of the coolest, smallest, subtle touches and just fuck it up that badly?
It's Microsoft.
It's so frustrating to me, and it's not even like a popular thing. And it's just like, that is one of the best touches Grant Kirkhope put in that game, and it drives me up a wall.
Yeah, that's Microsoft for you.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Up shit like that.
I need some water.
Moving far.
Hello.
Hello?
I'm here. What's up?
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Ethan. You're
what have you been
finally
doing
alive.
all night?
I've been bashing all the shells, Corey, and not playing Mario. I had an assignment for operating systems concepts, and it was a doozy.
Heck.
Yeah.
There and
Every...
in Half-Life.
Oh, we're not getting a Vermintide?
Not right this instant, no.
Okay. I think I might, like...
Love it when you have a test on Tuesday and your professor hasn't sent you what you need yet. Haha.
like to study?
Yeah.
Isn't it just like what you've learned so far?
Yeah, but he does like a special thing where he like
tells you exactly what he's gonna ask on the test.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Not
Okay.
exactly, but like the general thing to say is like there's gonna be 2 of these and 1 of these and 1 of these, so you know like where to focus your time.
Let's see. Did you go out this weekend, Corey?
What?
Did you go out this weekend? On the town, painting it red? I mean...
Ninja party animal, Ethan.
I know. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said stop.
Well, no, I'm seriously asking. Did you hang out with Megan and them?
I went out with High Street people and Zach.
Nice.
God fucking damn it.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm cursing to my XCOM game.
Alright, I'm letting up Vermintide.
Fuck you, Ethan.
Well...
God, I'm
thinking you can just get on and tell us what to do.
No, but I don't want to try it. I want to try it out. You guys convinced me to spend buco bucks on this. So.
Anyone want to tell me
$4.
Buco bucks.
Hello.
What?
Didn't know we broke your
Anyone
bank.
want to tell me why I'm a retard?
Why are you a retard?
It's you.
I don't know, because I'm bad at XCOM.
It's kind of sad though. They say never play a strategy game at 11:44 p.m. at night. That's old Chinese saying. People back then were like, "What? What is time? That doesn't even sound like Chinese."
They were like, "Why are you playing strat? What's it like? You mean
yeah,
chess?"
Yeah, chess. Bit, I don't even know.
45 at night.
Wow, this sure is a launcher.
I mean, you can be mad all you want.
I will be.
Sorry, Ethan. Let's go play Left 4 Dead. I'm sure that's still popular.
Yo, I'm not even lying. I'd play that so hard. Hi, Aaron.
Ethan's alive.
Vermintide.
Hey, how was your weekend with Hill Aubrey?
Pretty dang.
Sure thing.
That's cool. What'd you
Thanks
do?
for the help.
Anything fun?
Sorry, hiccup. So yeah, we were going to go to Longwood Gardens, but it got canceled because of the tornado rains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Tornado rains?
Yeah. You know how tornadoes don't. Sorry, hurricanes.
Actually, Aaron, Aubrey's a little bit right. Why is your GPU at 60 degrees on Half-Life?
60 is pretty cool for it, honestly.
I guess. For Half-Life, it shouldn't be putting it up that much, though.
I mean, it'd get to 60 on Facebook.
Oh, okay, so
What, dude?
standard then.
Sounds like a suboptimal Facebook machine, Aaron. I don't think I could have this.
You should try
Anyway,
getting
get
an
on
Apple.
Vermintide.
Yeah.
Never have let
I
it
think we're doing this now.
There's no stopping her, Eli. Wait a moment.
Must destroy their armor.
Something else here?
Corey, you're on
Warning
Vermintide.
you though, Aaron, Ethan's gonna be like all bitchy about it because it's not Left 4 Dead.
Oh, it's talking about the boat.
good.
The Borealis.
Oh.
Oh, Aperture! It said Aperture, James.
Okay. Are
Aaron,
we?
get on Vermintide.
I'm getting
Okay.
off.
Are we? What classes are you going?
I was going either Witch Hunter or probably the Elf. I want to try out the Elf first, and then that's
Is
probably
it the
what
Way
I'm-
Watcher?
Yeah, Way Watcher.
The
He's an
Great.
elf.
I kind of want to be